Hello, everyone. I welcome you back to Divine Offspring Virtual Classroom. On Science today, our topic is grouping materials into magnetic and non-magnetic materials. In this lesson, you will learn how to group materials into magnetic and non-magnetic materials. You will also discover why some materials are never attracted by a magnet. So get your pen or pencil, a book, and look for a quiet place in your home to study. I will also like you to be mentally ready for the class. A quick look at the star words for this lesson. Steel, marble, brass, screw, cobalt, and nickel. Wow! Magnetic Girl has become so famous that she goes for big events to showcase her magnetic powers and gifts. She is so loved and cherished by all. Her little brother Malvin wants to be famous too. He is already learning some new tricks for the use of magnets. One day, Malvin performed a magic trick for his friends and gained a lot of applause. He kept a steel car on a wooden table. Without touching, pushing, shaking the table, or using a remote control device, he was able to move the car from one end of the table to the other end. His friends were so amazed and wondered how that was possible. What was the secret behind Malvin's magic? Do you want to know? Okay, I'll tell you. Malvin actually had a magnet at the tip of his wand. By moving the wand under the table, he was able to move the car kept on the table without touching it. This activity shows that the force of a magnet will pass through a non-magnetic material like the wood in this case. What will happen if the tabletop is made of iron instead of wood? In that case, the car will not move because the force of a magnet cannot pass through magnetic materials like iron and steel objects. Materials can be classified based on the response towards a magnet. Let us perform an activity to find out how different materials respond towards a magnet. You will need to collect different materials from your surroundings. Examples are iron nail, brass screw, aluminium foil, plastic combs, coin, sewing needle, copper wire, glass marble, eraser, stainless steel, cobalt spoon, plastic ruler, pencils, etc. Now, bring a magnet close to these objects. Record your observation. You will observe that some materials like iron nail, sewing needle, cobalt spoon, and coin will be attracted by the magnet. The other substances like brass screw, aluminium foil, plastic combs, etc. will not be attracted by the magnet. Here are some points to note. Let's start with magnetic materials. Those materials which were attracted by the magnet are called magnetic materials. Iron, nickel, and cobalt are examples of magnetic substances. Objects made from these materials are attracted by a magnet. Next is the non-magnetic materials. Those materials that were not attracted by the magnet are called non-magnetic materials. Wood, plastic comb, glass marble, brass screw, aluminium foil, ruler, pencil, and eraser are non-magnetic substances. Objects made from these materials are never attracted by a magnet. The magnetic force will only pass through them. A quick recap of what we have learned today. Materials can be grouped into magnetic and non-magnetic materials. Magnetic materials are attracted by a magnet. Non-magnetic materials are never attracted by a magnet. Magnetic materials are made from iron, nickel, and cobalt. That is why they are attracted by magnets. And lastly, the force of a magnet will only pass through a non-magnetic material. I hope you've enjoyed today's lesson. That will be all for today. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.